Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Bible Study Minute. Today we're taking a look at 1 Corinthians chapters 3 and 4. And in these chapters, we see Paul talking about some of the difficulties that he faces as a minister of the gospel. And he confirms that the believers that have been changed through his preaching are really his letter of commendation and are the proof that the gospel that he's preaching is powerful and that it changes lives. But he also talks about how this gospel is a much greater glory than the old covenant, the law of Moses, where we basically see it tells you how to live, but it cannot bring you life. And even with that, there was like Moses who had an encounter with the Lord and had to veil his face because of the glory of the Lord that was upon him. And Paul is saying that the glory that we have in the gospel is so much greater than that, and we don't have to veil it. And the only reason that it would be veiled is because of the enemy in this world, which is Satan, who is trying to deceive the world and to blind their eyes from seeing and understanding the gospel and seeing its glorious might. But as a result of that, Paul is saying that, you know what, there's lots of difficulty that comes with preaching the gospel, but even with that, we are like clay jars. And back then, in Paul's day, clay jars were used to hold valuables, and the only way to get those valuables out was to break the clay jar. And he's saying in much the same way, he's being broken so that the light of the gospel can be seen and shown forth. And really, that's a great picture of how we live our lives, because God is using broken vessels, us, to show the world his glory, and it allows us to extend his grace to others. Like Paul says, like this momentary light affliction is preparing an eternal weight of glory, and the brokenness that he has from sharing the gospel is allowing God's grace to extend to others, and it's to the church's benefit. And it continues to be the same today, that God continues to use broken vessels to extend grace to others, and it's for the church's benefit and the world at large, really. And so that's what I want you to focus on today, is that just know that even in the hardship and sufferings of living as a Christian, because we know it's not going to be easy, knowing that God is using the brokenness of our lives, of this world, to shine forth his glory and to really prepare our hearts to hear the gospel. And as a result, that knowing that these momentary light afflictions that we face here are going to prepare for us an eternal weight of glory in the future. So that's my encouragement for you today. Until next time, grace and peace.